And welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. Thanks for coming back. My name is John Pollock. I'm the same guy that was here at the first segment. We're honored to have with us today a gentleman that will be speaking to us about something called a Remote Area Medical Event. It's happening in Las Vegas. Tane Owens works for the Nye Community Coalition for AmeriCorps, like I do. And he'll be giving us the information on this worthwhile endeavor for veterans that'll be happening next month in Las Vegas. So let's get on with the show, and Tane, tell us what this is all about, would you please?
Well, a basic summary of the RAM event is that it's free medical for anybody who does not have the financial means to provide their own medical.
We're talking about, veterans and?
We're talking about veterans and non-veterans.
And
in
non-veterans,
fact,
yes.
There's no qualification for this event anyway. If you're willing to stand in line, then you're eligible for any health care that you may need that they provide.
Right.
It started out actually as, it's a worldwide thing they have going on, and they travel to third world countries, and they provide this medical services. It's basically a traveling clinic for areas of the world who may or may not have medical services at their disposal. And how they've gotten to Nevada, even though Las Vegas would not qualify as one of those areas, right. They were invited by the CARE Coalition of Las Vegas,
okay,
and to host one of these events, because there are some rural Nevadans who don't have means for medical services. So.
Right. Well, that's a lot of people in Pahrump, too. If the word gets out to them and they want to come to something like this, we probably have vans full of people. So we're doing our part to get the word out. So, tell us a little bit more what's involved with that.
Absolutely. And with the Nye Communities Coalition, the coalition that I'm with, we are doing our best to promote the event to make it as big and successful as possible. And we also realize that transportation is a big issue for many of these people who need medical services. Mm-hmm. So the Nye Communities Coalition will be providing our van. I'll be driving, so wear your seatbelts. But we'll be leaving bright and early, April 5th and 6th. Those are the dates of the event. And to as many seatbelts we have in the van, that's how many people we can bring. And we'll be taking you to Vegas. Everyone will stand in line and get their medical services. And when everyone's done, we'll come back to Pahrump. We'll be doing that both days.
Right. And if there's anybody else out there, we'll be contacting other people to see if they have transportation that they're covered with insurance to be able to do that. So depending on the need, how many people want to do this, we'll try to get some more transportation. Maybe we'll go to the senior center or something and ask those folks.
Absolutely. The event is expecting to serve upwards of 3,000 to 4,000 people in one weekend. And we want to get as many people from the rural area to this event as possible. Mm-hmm. As I said, getting people from the rural area to Vegas, transportation is the big issue. We encourage other organizations who have means by a bus or a van or anything like that to offer your services to take people to Vegas. The one catch is that the line starts at 2 in the morning in Vegas. So Nye Communities Coalition will be leaving. Our van will be leaving Pahrump at 3 in the morning. Hopefully get there by 4. And as we get there, you're going to get in line. They're going to start handing you numbers, and they expect to be out of numbers by about 6 in the morning. So we need to get there early. And if you're willing to wait in line, basically as long as it takes, then you'll get free health care. And
some of the things that are provided?
Yeah, some of the things, they've got dental services, they're doing cleanings and fillings and extractions, some restorative procedures. It all kind of is dependent upon the professional volunteers they have there, but they normally fill those spots pretty well. They're having vision services, basic screenings, eye checks. If you do an eye check and they decide that you need a prescription, then they'll write you a prescription. You can get eyeglasses. They're also going to have basic medical services. They'll have more specialized medical services. They'll have pap smears, mammograms, other specialty services that you may need. I know I've read stories of people with bad backs, with bad knees, and they go in there and they get exams, they get x-rays, and it's basically a free first step into whatever you need medically.
And they're looking for volunteers that are professional, that are in the fields that will be providing services there too. So they're looking for dentists, doctors, lab technicians. They're looking for dental hygienist assistants.
Yep. Physician's assistants. OBGYN, specialty physicians. Anybody who's willing to volunteer their time for that weekend, you can become a volunteer and they'll put you to work.
Wow, this is a daunting task. If you can't, it says on the flyer, if you can't volunteer your time, we're requesting cash or in-kind donations to supply the following items. They're looking for meals, water, snacks, medical supplies, medical cleaning supplies, volunteer T-shirts, and 100% of the donations will go towards the event. So that stays within the event, and nobody else gets these items. So this is a very worthwhile cause. You and I usually work with veterans, but this is for everybody.
Yes, this is for everyone. Sometimes as a veteran, you get caught up in kind of a big backlog of services. This is a good way to just say, okay,
bypass the system.
Bypass the system for a weekend. Just go get your free medical services, wait in line 8 hours or whatever it takes, just get your free services, and then be on your way. Yeah.
That's very good, and so hopefully we can get the word out to the folks over here. And I'm sure Patrick has been putting the little labels down below us as we've been going along, where to call, and the website. And the website is www.ramusa.org. You'll see it over there. And then you're saying you click on the volunteers tab.
Yep, you just go to ramusa.org, click on volunteer, and then follow the step-by-step directions to become a volunteer.
Right.
And if you are a specialty volunteer, a medical profession, they will ask you those details as well. So, and then actually I should say, as you become a volunteer, you will become a volunteer for RAM itself, and then you'll receive an email, and you'll need to click the link on your email, or you can choose to do it by phone call, or you can do it another way. Follow the directions. You'll need to go back in, log in with the information that you provided, and then register for the Las Vegas event specifically. So it sounds much more complicated, but it really, they send you an email, you click on the link, and you register for the Vegas event.
All right.
So
okay, this event is for those in Southern Nevada who are uninsured or underinsured with no eligibility requirements and no ID necessary.
Yep.
Medical services are provided on a first-come, first-served basis, like you said.
Yep.
Get there at 2 or 3 in the morning. They should be out of numbers by 6.
6 or 6:30 is what they're guessing.
So it'll be interesting to see how this thing shakes out. I know you say you'll be driving. We'll see what the amount of people are to go to this, and I may wind up driving too.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, we'll take anybody who has a van and insured, and obviously they need to be insured in order to transport people to Vegas, but we're encouraging other people who have those means to help us transport rural Nevada into Las Vegas for this event.
Okay, so if you need it, there's no reason for you not to go into Vegas and avail yourself of the services. A few hours in line, you may talk to somebody that you might click with, and you may find a new friend while you're over there too. So we'll get this out there as soon as we can, and hopefully we can get this up to YouTube, and then we'll get some mileage out of that for the folks here.
And again, real quick, if anyone is interested and they do need transportation, they can contact me. My name is Tane Owens. You can contact me at the Night Communities Coalition. My office number is 727-9970, and my extension is 215. Or you can email me at tane@nyecc.org.
Okay. Well, thank you. So we've done that good deed for the day, and now we're also involved with something else too. There's a stand down that we had a gentleman out here last week. He spoke of it, and let's talk about the stand down a little bit. It's with the U.S. vets. Michael, what's his last name?
Michael Goldberg.
Goldberg was
with
here.
US Vets. Yes.
And I looked on YouTube. We went up to YouTube, and he had a whole bunch of hits on YouTube. So the word got out there. So that's very good. So hopefully we'll get a good response for that. But that's happening prior to this other event, March 19th and 20th at the Cashman Center. I had the good fortune of going. You went last year too.
Yeah, I went last year as well. I went to the fall one.
You went to the fall one too, yeah. But this is the one in the spring, the big U.S. vet stand down, and a lot of items are available for the veterans. Housing assistance, if you need to be enrolled with the VA, you're having second thoughts over here. They'll be doing it out there. They have get your military records in order. They have public health issues that they take care of. They have counseling. There's support groups over there. Showers if you need a shower, haircut, clothing, hygiene supplies, food, dental services. They'd have minimal dental services, so don't think you get your teeth worked on basically over there. They just do last minute, last resort type dental services over there. But
I don't
that's
know if you mentioned showers and haircuts and
yeah,
and some not job placement services, but boosting your resume. Some services like, I mean, there'll be some Green Zone representatives out there. There'll be some H2H is an organization that I'm with. It's basically boosting your resume and becoming more employable. So
you'll see these flyers around the town also for the Veterans Stand Down. Very worthwhile cause. That's March 19th and 20th at the Cashman Center. So that's for veterans locally. And we'll have transportation if the need arises also. And that's with TAN again, 727-9970. What's your extension?
215.
215.
Again, we have a limited number of spots in our van, so if you want to ride to either the stand down or the remote area medical event, contact me as soon as you can.
All right, thank you, Tane. Thank you, folks, for watching. We're in our last minute. Remember, we're promoting the stand down March 19th and 20th, but the reason we're here today is because of the remote area medical event. That's for everyone who's in need of medical services. That's on April 5th and 6th, and that'll be at the Bonanza High School, 6665 Del Rey Avenue in Las Vegas, 89146. And we should have these posted around town also. I'll make sure that's over at the library and some other places also. So I want to thank you, Tane, and I want to thank you for watching. And come on back next week, and we'll have another fantastic show for you. So thank you, folks. Thank you, Patrick.
Thanks, John.
We'll see you next week.